Hi, my name is Carla. I'm one of the architects responsible for the project of CINE PASSEIO. CINE PASSEIO is located in Curitiba that was founded in 1693 and is located on the south of Brazil. It has approximately 2 million inhabitants. CINE PASSEIO is situated in downtown area where the first settlement of Curitiba was established and from where the city grew and developed. It is an important engine of Curitiba's economy, especially the commerce and services sector. Also, it concentrates other uses and functions as theater, art galleries, universities, museums, and a big urban park. The architectonic complex of this area represents important periods of the historical evolution of the city, and it belongs to the city's inhabitants' emotional memories, therefore so important for their identity. Curitiba is a city recognized for its urban planning process, highlighting actions implemented since the master plan that was conceived in 1966. It proposed the transformation of the city's radial development format into a linear model of urban expansion by the implementation of 5 axes. These guidelines were also intended to free downtown area from heavy traffic and preserve its traditional features. To reassure this intention, in the 70s was created the historical sector and the enrollment of the most important historical buildings. At the same time, 15 de Novembro Street was transformed into a pedestrian walkway, where today 140,000 people circulate to work, to shop, for leisure or cultural entertainment. The master plan has been implemented and monitored along these 55 years. The consequences for the central area were that, as investments were concentrated along the 5 axes, the central zone became poor of investments. Also, with the urban expansion, suburban competition drew residential and commercial activities out of downtown area. This whole process was continuously monitored, with the necessary adjustments resulting from urban transformations. In this context, the central area of Curitiba deserved successive actions for its requalification. Riachuelo Street, where CINE Passeio is situated, is an important animation axis in the historic area of Curitiba that integrates 15 de Novembro Street to Passeio Público. Its revitalization was finished in 2010, and it's one of the actions to recover the central area. In this intervention, there was a widening of the sidewalks for accessibility, and a new lighting system for pedestrians was implemented in order to improve safety. Also, the facades of the buildings were painted for landscape enhancement. As a result, there was an improvement of urban environment that promoted the circulation and permanence of people in public space, which means more vitality and security. CINE Passeio was conceived as an action to complement and strengthen the recovery of this important area of the city. Inaugurated on March 27, 2019, CINE Passeio was designed as an anchor facility for training and disseminating art and culture. It's an important cultural complex that restores to citizens the ambience of old street cinemas, with 2 rooms that revere the traditional Cines Luz and Ritz that were part of the city's history. Its program also includes free courses aimed at cinema area, commercial films, local productions, and free online programming. Close to and integrated with CINE Passeio is Passeio Público. The first park of the city opened in 1886. In 2019, there were some interventions for its requalification, among them the implementation of Coreto Digital, which occupies an old structure built in 1915, where a large curved LED screen was installed with sound system. This installation is virtually integrated to CINE Passeio and allows free transmission outdoors of a programming of films, concerts, video dances, operas that contribute to disseminate culture and art, promote inclusion, as well as the frequency and permanence of people in this precious central green area. CINE Passeio is managed by a private-public partnership. The strategy is to work in a network articulating various public facilities, enhancing the use of spaces and cultural activities in its various segments. CINE Passeio was implemented in a building built in 1930 for Brazilian Army, so it has a military architecture. The decision to install a cultural complex in this building was because it was unused, and to reinforce the revitalization of Riachuelo Street, where it's located. The recycling of this old building, adapted to a new use, allows people to learn, meet, discuss, and enjoy, as well as restores the ambience of the old street cinemas, integrated with urban environment, that induces urban requalification and helps to recover an important animation axis, Riachuelo Street. The recycling project intended to integrate original elements preservation with adaptations for the new use. The facade and wooden frames were restored. Original internal walls were preserved, and compromised wooden structures of floors and ceilings were replaced by concrete. A mezzanine was proposed with a metallic structure with glass roof to integrate all floors illuminated by natural light. In this slide, the underground plan is represented, where you can see there is a big classroom, a public co-working space, an exposition area, and an on-demand room where you can go with friends and choose what to see on digital media, such as Netflix or Amazon. Main access is on the ground floor, where there is a coffee shop integrated to urban space. It's also located in an open mezzanine area that integrates all floors, illuminated by natural light from a metallic structure and glass roof. In this environment, coating of the walls was removed, so the original bricks are visible. These elements make a pleasant space for people to stay and socialize before classes or film exhibitions. Also on this floor, there is Cine Luz, a movie screen room. On the second floor, there is Cine Ritz, a movie screen room, and a classroom. On the terrace, there is an outdoor cinema integrated with an event space that allows experiencing the historic sector atmosphere. CINE Passeio's free programming of films and courses, presential and online, integrated with Coleto Digital, also provides opportunities for the appreciation and dissemination of art, culture, and content for the lower-income population. Besides, circulation and permanence of people in public space contribute to greater security, vitality, and its consequent revitalization. The location of Coleto Digital in a green area with outdoor projections also provide opportunities for the integration of urban environment with nature. In this way, the result obtained from the integration of design, art, culture, and technology is highlighted as an instrument for social inclusion and as inducer of recovering urban public spaces, so essential for leisure and meeting people, especially when there are still challenges arising from the COVID-19 pandemic. The CINE Passeio model consists of the choice of being an anchor equipment. It should be preferably located in an urban area to be requalified, acting as a content manager and articulator of films and courses for other facilities. These are virtually integrated to it, located in public green areas or in public buildings, existing in the periphery. CINE Passeio presents itself as a proposal that can be replicated in any city, as long as the scale and local reality are respected. It is an innovative, smart, and sustainable solution, as its features are sought within the urban context, with enhancement and strengthening of important areas in the city, always with focus on people. The urban ambience transforms people, as well as the interaction with the urban landscape strengthen the relationship and the identity of inhabitants with the city. Thank you for your attention and for hearing a little bit more about CINE Passeio.